So hey guys, hey, don't pay attention to this.
What is...
I haven't died. Hey, I'm so
Hey!
good. Don't know why that's there.
It's just to show how good you are at this point in the game.
Hey, it's one of these guys.
Yeah, so he's just chilling here. He's by himself. His buddies left him.
I like how the Bloodborne refugee, I forget his name, made just such a big deal out of there being this one in this cell trapped beneath the city, and now there's just, hanging out in the swamp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I know who you're talking about. I was like, was there a character in Bloodborne? It's like, oh no, you're talking about Leonard.
Yeah, that guy. He dresses like he's from Bloodborne.
He sure does.
Ah.
So about cheesing the elders with a bow.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
God.
I'm pretty sure I took an entirely different angle for cheesing them with a bow.
So the little skulls that they sort of spam out a lot can do a bit of damage if you're not careful.
And they home.
Oh, yeah. No, that's good.
That's what you want when you're slowed down by a poison swamp.
Yeah.
Which is why I try to bring them onto land. Because it's the only way I have a chance.
Oh, that was close. So that's just constantly coming out. That's good.
Yeah.
It's not constantly, but that attack is pretty much constant. They have another one where they sort of like plant their tree in the ground and then there's like this green slime explosion.
Ooh.
Like these guys are okay one-on-one. Their heads remind me of Magus from Dark Souls 2.
Yeah.
The one
Alright.
boss with his congregation. They were just chilling in a church and we came and killed them all. So I'm not really worried about my poison meter at this point because it's just gonna be full. Like, and doing damage.
It's just sort of what you have to do in this area.
Yeah. That one went much quicker.
So I will show this off, but if you do, I don't know, enough damage or hit the right parts, you can knock them down and do a critical attack. Where you sort of, in my case, I try to cut their head open, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You just do the same riposte animation you have for the sword.
Pretty much. It's not the cool one where I stab my clearly blunted sword in them.
Ooh, good start. Okay. Good finish. Ah, green slime.
So there's the slime attack. I don't know what that is doing.
That's called the Nickelodeon. Okay. Good.
So, here we go.
It begins.
Yeah.
This is maybe the video where I die the most.
If I remember right, those guys all respawn.
They do.
Oh.
I had to take care of all of them all over again.
Oh, that's awful. Just for the poison gem.
And there are at least 2 more in this area.
I think what I did to cheese them was I got up on that bridge that's just behind you there and fired down from there at them.
Yeah, I take the fight to them.
I did the full cowardice approach.
Probably the smarter of the two.
So here we're gonna have a combination of a couple of different things that are bad, like a crab and very slow movement, and trees that kind of block me, and the fact that I feel the need to collect all these items.
Yeah. Avarice is probably the worst part.
So you see, or I guess not now, but you saw the white tree,
Yep.
Yep.
which means we're about to get some help. If he can fucking aim properly.
He's firing into a swamp. Give him some time.
Time is one thing I do not have. So he immediately knocked him into a visceral state. So that's kind of crazy.
Excellent. Wow. That's just mean. And this kills the crab. It had to be done.
You said that the last time I fought a crab.
Yep, it has to be done every time.
And I took points off last time too.
It has to be done.
So we picked up the sort of the Dusk set from Dusk of Ulasil. Another callback to the first game, because hey,
Yep.
don't got enough of those.
Hey, remember this game that was really good that we didn't do so well the second time? In some opinions. Most opinions.
There are dozens of us, I tell you.
So hey, do you remember Dark Souls 1?
We're just gonna get a whole bunch of references here. Please get petrified.
I'm going to try my best not to, because that meter going up is very strange.
Oh, it's got a skull on it. Skulls are cool, right?
Yeah, that's how badass you are. Or biker? I don't know. Something along those lines.
Yeah, if it maxes out, you get a motorcycle.
Okay, I thought I was wearing the black leather stuff. That might have been the last episode. That would have been really biker.
Oh, yet. It's because you didn't max out that skull meter.
You know what's really weird is the fact that just the name Dark Souls is probably like a feasible biker gang name.
It could work. We could work with this.
But since we're not going to see them for any more of the game, since we saw all those 3 white trees, it turns out that like the lore or whatever is that Dusk's catalyst like broke into 3, and now there's 3 trees. That's it.
Oh, okay. So there were just those 3 trees in really places that really didn't... they were somewhat effective?
One grew out of concrete, one grew out of a graveyard, and one grew out of a poopy swamp.
Right. And the poopy swamp one only took care of one enemy for you.
It was a bit bigger of an enemy than we're at the other ones, to be fair.
It was... oh...
So about them Elder Grooves.
just start over.
Start the game over?
Yeah, just quit and start over.
They've ruined your no-death run.
It's true.
Oh, I'm about to ruin that so much harder. So, for some reason, there's just some Estus soup sitting in the middle of a swamp, almost as if they're apologizing for this area.
I feel like somebody was like, I'm gonna cook some soup. Oh, hold on, gotta go pick some herbs. Comes back, soup is gone.
I think you mean go to get herbs, die.
Or that. That could also be a possibility. You know what I need? I need just a sprig of elder groom.
But, like, look at this. The developers hid an item in a corner to make me go through all of this. As much as possible.
And it's called the Nameless Knight. They just slapped you in the face with it.
So we're pretty much never going to speak of this area again. Hopefully.
And you walk through the gate and die.
So I think there is one way to move faster through the swamp muck. And
Never go in it.
I mean, yeah, there is that. You could just quit the game and say that you beat it. It would certainly get you done faster. But the dagger has a weapon art quick step that is basically useless except for moving you through the swamp faster.
I think, Watermelon, you had talked about that in a couple episodes ago.
Nope, that was Enroll. And the funny part is, that episode goes out tomorrow.
Excellent!
But yes, I didn't actually know about the dagger weapon arc until he mentioned that, so I did show that off.
Oh, nice.
It just takes a little bit of FP. We do that in the other poopy swamp where the 2 giants are in the cathedral.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had known about that a lot sooner.
And I think that might be... It's either you can use that weapon art when you don't have any FP, or people just get the FP regenerating effect on a weapon to spam it forever.
It seems... Well, it takes, like, so little FP.
Yeah.
But I don't think when it runs out you really lose any momentum. But here's a weird case of enemies fighting each other.
Yeah.
Every time we either sit at a bonfire or come back to this area, these two Dark Wraiths just go through these grooves and kill them all.
Huh.
Oh yeah, it's a massacre.
Okay. Good.
Like, sometimes the Grus win if one of the Dark Wraiths gets lost and then they manage to poison the other one, but...
So eventually, I'm going to farm for the Dark Armor, because it's kind of rare, not really. But here's the only place, really, that has like 2 Dark Wraiths close to a bonfire. And this is also kind of a good area for the Wolf's Blade Swordgrass for the Covenant.
Yeah, I remember farming here for their sword for a while.
I'm not going to say how many times it took me to get their sword, but it might have only been 2, so...
Of course it was. Of course it was.
I had a lot of buffs to my item discovery, to be fair.
Okay. Still, though, that always happens with you.
I don't remember how many tries it took me, but I know I was good at parrying them by the end of it, and I basically never parry in these games, so...
So if you listen real close, you can hear some fighting in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
But what's this? It's nothing.
It's ghosts.
Oh, good.
Make sure you have a cursed weapon before you go in there.
Hang on, were those guys there the whole time?
These Grus?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, they usually wait for the Dark Wraiths. They don't really aggro if you go to the boss.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is good.
It's
Good.
fine. It's great. Everything's fine.
Yep. Excellent. Doing great.
Stop having range longer than my sword, please.
You guys, you got this.
This is a tactical maneuver to retreat. It's not any sort of
Yeah.
cowardice or anything.
No, you're definitely not afraid you're gonna die. Because you're good at this game.
So what that actually is called is called tanking. It's where you take a bunch of hits strategically.
Yeah,
Right.
so the DPS character you have helping you out can rush in and deal with them.
Yeah, he was a little late to the party.
See, we would have had some DPS, but they both decided to try to kill me.
Yeah.
The D in DPS stands for Dark Wraith. It's how many Dark Wraiths per second you can manage.
Apparently the number is 2.
It might be a little less than that. So we've got just a little bit left of this area. After we went through that gate with the flames in front of it, this is actually really short to get to the boss. So we're just clearing out this extra hallway that loops back to Crucifixion Woods.
Yep.
Oh, good.
I really like the level design and how it's constantly looping back into itself in this game. There's not too much reason to backtrack usually, but it still feels good to open those shortcuts.
Crystal Lizard?
Here's the guy we couldn't get to because of a locked door.
This will be fun in tight quarters.
All I gotta do is get around. Oh, damn it.
Nope.
I couldn't do my special move.
That's a shame. Again, this looks like fun in tight quarters.
So maybe I should have healed.
Maybe. You're okay.
Playing fast and loose.
Yeah. And he broke his teeth. You didn't die again.
Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna open this door. We're gonna take a look at the Black Knight, and then
Yep.
we are gonna leave him alone.
You don't want to deal with the Black Knight?
I got things to do and places to not die.
You could get an excellent weapon.
I can't really use it. I don't mean my character. I mean I can't really use it. I'm really bad.
Yeah, this game kind of favors the smaller, faster weapons a lot more than the larger ones.
So I need to do something real quick.
Yep,
So I'm
okay.
cutting out the parts where I'm going back to Yol and leveling up, but I need to die a bunch.
This is just the Rocky training montage of
Yeah.
Dark Souls 3.
Oh, I would. Then shall we?
So the way that we level up is that we increase our hollowing stat. You can see right now mine's at 17. Once that hits like 15 or 16, you can fully level up with Yol,
Ample strength.
and that is what we need to do before we fought the next boss.
My good Lord.
Okay.
Be safe.
So I know you're going to have some questions about what is about to happen. So Yol's dead.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Looks like we've got a murder to solve.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Wait, can we check his pulse? Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. Okay. Okay.
So hey, oh,
Oh.
did you see
Hello.
who killed him?
Now, do we have a witness?
Prithee, art thou good Yol's master?
Master.
I am
Yeah, I
Yuri
guess.
Orlando, a close friend of his.
So this is Yol's friend.
Thanks to thee, Yol's
Uh-huh,
soul
Yuria.
is redeemed.
Patches, are you in another
Allow me
costume?
to
Patches, your
express
voice
my
is like really good. How'd you do that?
He's a real good actor.
And Patches, you're also squatting upstairs? How are you doing this?
That a lord art thou not?
It's the best illusion you've ever seen.
It's just a dummy, and he's throwing his voice.
Our Lord of Hollows.
Really, really well.
For the time
That's
thou
why the
remainest
lips don't move.
hollow,
Patches voices
we of
everyone
Londo shall serve thee.
from
Okay,
afar.
I think we're getting too close to the truth here. I don't need Miyazaki crashing down our doors and killing all of us, please. So maybe she was jealous of how much Yol loved us and how indifferent we were to him. So she now loves us.
And she killed him.
He proclaimeth himself.
So this is actually the character that says, "Hey, Orbek's kind of a dig. You should probably kill him."
He may one day imperil thy rule.
Yeah, I think she gives you a sword if you do.
Yearly
It's
thus we
pretty
are
neat.
raffled.
Yep, there is a way to get the sword without killing him yourself, though.
And that's what we're gonna do.
Till we meet
It
again.
takes a while.
May
Okay.
the dark sigil guide thee.
So she wants us to become the Lord of Darkness, sort of, kind of like Frampt did in the first game. But you can
Right.
see now we have 5 of 8 Dark Sigils, so we're still missing 3 of them.
Look, her metal band needs a new singer, and she's got you picked out for the role.
You were so close to being biker, and now you're going to be in a metal band.
Back again,
You were
I
just
see.
close enough.
That's clearly an
I suppose
improvement.
This means you're after sorceress. Oh
So
my.
we're gonna give Orbek
This is
this scroll
unusual.
so he doesn't leave after we kill the next boss.
An ancient
I forgot who
golden
Orbeck
sorcerer.
was. I actually don't care about this character, so
He's the
whatever.
shiny boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
It is an
care.
extremely easy ending to mess up.
So yeah, trying to become the Lord of Darkness, that is the ending that we are still not locked into. I can still mess it up very easily. And as we all know, Dark Souls is forgiving on reloading your past saves.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, of course. I definitely, on my first playthrough, was not waiting to get those free level ups because they'd be more value later when it costs more souls to level up.
So I'm just summoning this NPC to get a gesture. And that's it.
Okay.
She also has the sword that you can get from Yuria.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
And she only shows up if Yuria has shown up at this point.
Okay. So no Charles then?
Nope. Goodbye. We gotta do this boss alone because I'm cool.
Because you're so good at it.
So 8 deaths under my belt. I think that's
It's pretty hardy.
Well, you can at least say you have not died once.
correct. I've died once many times. So this boss run up I have done so many times.
Same.
Recommendation: don't do this game at soul level 1. I still haven't beaten it that way. It's bad.
For this boss in particular?
This is the first one that gives you trouble. I'd say in general, this boss is going to be your first roadblock.
Oh yeah, no, this boss is really rough. Especially if you, for example, did not find the Cathedral of the Deep right away and just headed straight here.
Oh.
Yeah, so I would recommend going to the Cathedral of the Deep. Also because there's like boosts to your Estus along the way that are very valuable.
Yeah.
So welcome to the Brothers Gascoigne. They're cosplaying like their dad, father.
Okay. One of them just died.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's fine. He's fine.
Okay. Excellent.
Sorry, quick note. This is an Abyss Watcher game. Why are you making it plural? You didn't do that for a reason.
No, they just screwed up.
I'm pretty sure it's just a translation error.
Okay. So these guys are crazy aggressive, and you can kind of stun them. Not every single time, but you can do pretty well. Oh.
Yep.
What? No.
Okay.
What?
Hi.
So welcome to the real crux of this fight.
No, that's cool. He's just here to watch. Oh, yeah, and you can see the Gru dying outside to the Dark Wraiths.
Yeah, the Dark Wraiths, they still commit genocide every time.
Of course they do. Oh.
So now I have 2 people fighting against me, but only one of them has the health bar.
Okay. So wait, the other one's what? A decoy? Oh, there are 3. No. Are they fighting each other?
So normally when I die to a boss, I'll just kind of cut to the point in the fight that I died, but it's kind of important to show this one off, because a lot happens.
Okay.
So when you hear the bell ring, another Abyss Watcher gets summoned.
Okay.
When the second one comes in, he has a separate health bar, but much less health than this one.
Okay.
But if you either wait long enough or get the first one down long enough or far enough, a red eye one comes in and he kind of fights for you. If I go and attack him, all 3 will come after me.
Oh.
Yeah, it is pretty easy to accidentally wind up fighting all 3.
Oh, jeez.
So something weird happens here.
Okay. They kill each other.
Hey,
Wow.
his health bar's gone. You won, right?
Yeah, that was actually, that's kind of the fight. So the Abyss Watchers are there to watch the Abyss, obviously, but they keep fighting with each other, and this isn't good.
No, I'm pretty sure this is normal.
Yeah, this is how they die. This is all the souls are eating them. Nah, it doesn't look good. His sword's on fire. Okay.
Everything's on fire.
Yep. He looks like you.
So, when I watch some other LPs of Dark Souls 3, usually blind ones, sometimes I'll skip right ahead to this part, because the first section is pretty tough, but Phase 2 is when the real shit begins.
Yeah, my main problem with this fight is that you have to go through that first phase every single time
Yeah.
just to get to the actual fight. And sometimes that first phase will basically play itself when they start fighting each other.
I've noticed that your Red Eye Helper seems to have at least as much health as the second Abyss Watcher that comes in. And you can, if you kind of kite one of them off, you can essentially have your friend kill the other while you kill the main guy. It's a little tricky though. But all these flips he's doing are pretty much what you can do with his weapon, which is why I don't like it when people PvP me with it, because I'm terrible.
Wow.
Well, there's that move right there, but with like an added spin on it, is like the main thing you do that people have no idea to how to handle.
Yeah.
Because you just slide along the ground in a way that looks cool but makes no real sense.
It's the breakdancing sword.
Yeah.
Yup.
So you can parry this guy kind of easily, but I like to backstab because it's easier.
Yep.
Because it doesn't require getting hit in the face with a giant flaming sword a few times to figure out the timing.
And bow in the opposite direction because I messed that up. And we beat our first Lord of Cinder.
That's okay. And a Gru is just inside.
Hold on.
How did he survive the massacre?
He was the best of them. He was the worst of them.
Unfortunately, he was not the last of them.
No.
Yeah, I think the Dark Wraiths just kind of got tired.
I gotta say, really, really ballsy of you to leave your souls there.
Hey, I'm not in it for the souls. I'm in it to die 9 times in one video.
Alright.